what I'm gonna do is a dry run today. All these bolts, like when I put the water pump on and the oil pump, it'll fill in all these holes. Right now, we have that one. This one goes there. And then you'll have a couple fat ones. And when I put the alternator bracket on, it'll fill in that. And then these two bolts is for the coolant pipe. Fill that in. But I'm just doing a dry run and make sure everything fits. This is a 14 millimeter and that's a 12. And that's a 12. I don't think anything goes there except that one. Just want to make sure all the bolts. I didn't put any gaskets yet. So dry run just to make sure everything gets in. This is the water pump. Water pump has 3 nuts. 1, 2, 3. These are 10 millimeter. The water has some 10. This 12. This is a long one. Okay. And these are all the same size. These aren't the original. When I was in North Dakota, my water pump blew, and I didn't know anything about trucks at that time or engines, and he charged me $600 to fix it. Now I think that a brand new one is about 30 bucks. The fan goes on that. gasket, of course, would go in there first. And then the water pump, the oil pump will fill these. And then I think that's for the air conditioner bracket. I'll put that on too, but let me get the oil pump. And then you'll have two of these sides on the bottom. Long one will go in here. That's a long one. And then same size as this one. And they're all 12. And of course you'll have the gasket, the rubber lining, and the water pump. I don't have anything in there now. Just two long ones go here. And of course the spring and cap would go there. And I'll do that all when I put it together. Air conditioning bracket, so you see that one. That'll be all 12, maybe 14. Let me bring the camera over here. Air conditioner will go in here. This goes in there. And these bolts, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, these are 14. This might be a 12. This is a 14. That goes like that. This one go in the block too on this thing. Yeah, this is a 12. And of course that's your belt tensioner. See, this is why I do a dry run, because I might have to clean out some of these. They should all go in so smooth. And of course I'll put thread long for other stuff. Just loosen it up. Basically everything on this is a 12, 14, or only a couple 10 millimeters. Why that's so tight? That must be gumping. Never want to force it. And then I'll do this is the alternator bracket. Here. And then, your alternator. Then I'll put the alternator bracket down here and I'll show you that. And then this screw on this side, which also holds your oil dipstick. And that is a 12. And this one's a 14. The tricky thing on this alternator bracket it also it goes in between the engine mounts, and the engine's mounts came with, well, this little one I definitely probably goes there, and they have these two, and this long one I think goes there. And let me bring this down. I'm going to do this left-handed. Now this will go here. And then your engine mount. That's why you want, on the other side you'll have two fat ones, also because there's 4 on that side, and 2 long ones, and I think to make up, because this will go like that, and then your engine mount also has to go on top of this. Stay over here, Stanley. And this holds the alternator, so your alternator would go like that. And I don't know if this long one goes on this side. I'm kind of short down, but when I go on the other side, I'll show you what I mean. That I'll have two fat ones and two long ones, and also a washer. And I think those are all. Stanley, all be 14s. But if this one's too long, for some reason, it doesn't fit, then that's definitely not where it goes. Yeah, I don't think this one goes there. But I had it in the bag for my engine mount, so the engine mount will go in between there. This long one, I don't know what this long one goes. I don't know if it fit. It won't fit, so let's see that. But what I mean is, I'll go show you right now. These are the other side engine mounts. This washer will go on the top closest out. But the mount also on the bottom of the same side has its own built-in washer, and I think that's why these bolts are longer than these other two mounts. Which will go on this side, and I think the long ones go on that. What's the washer? Because the engine mounts aren't even, like, in a sense of the bracket part, one shorter than the other. Would go right. But this long one, I had it in the bag of my engine mounts, and I just don't know yet. I won't know pretty much until I put it in. But I know the engine mount has 4 holes for screws. And this long one might be the top, and one of these other long ones will go on that other side. But I'm going to have to wait for that. And I'm going to turn it. I'll turn it around and put the fuel filter on. That'll be 12s. This is the fuel filter bracket. And this can only go one way. Same little screws. Well, no, stay over here, Stanley. There's the fuel filter. There's an arrow here on the fuel filter. Sure, it goes this way. the gas flow. And then this will go up on your intake. Can't remember, or maybe. Oh. I'm gonna put on pause, and if anyone knows the comment of those bolts, please leave a comment. Let me put on pause and I'll make some notes. These are the engine mount, the transmission mount bolts. I think this goes on there's two of them. This definitely is for the other side. And this these are, that's 14 millimeters. And that will hold the engine. Transmission. And they're written on the back. I'll show you in a second. It tells you what side, but obviously I think it's explained. See, it'll say left, I think. Just move you over here. Pause and some more. Here's the other two of the four. There's two long ones and two shorter ones for the engine mounts. Just want to put them on. There's the plug. It's dirty, I'm gonna clean it all up. The drain plug. And then the next video I'm gonna put the head on and then start putting it on, like I said, dry. I'm probably running out of memory, so I'm gonna have to upload it.